welcome back to Soul to Soul Travels, and today we're going to talk about how our lives have changed since we've moved here to the Netherlands. And for one of us, it's changed for the better.
Not the both of us?
No. All right, so welcome back, and today we're going to be talking about how our lives have changed coming from the United States over here to the Netherlands, and how one of us has changed for the better, and that would be me.
Oh.
And the reason being is you really can't improve upon perfection, because I have got the best wife.
You are
in the
so
world.
awesome.
I do.
You're
I have
so
the
nice.
best wife
well,
in the
that's
world.
because you're an awesome husband. So we're
Be quiet, woman.
okay.
Okay, so let's go. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and pause. We do have a list of things we're gonna talk
We do.
about. And she had no idea I was gonna say
No.
that. Anyways, she's perfect.
Well, thank you.
Let's move on and let's find out how our lives have changed since moving here to the Netherlands. So let's go. So here we are. Let's go ahead and let's talk about the first one. And you know what? It's no big secret. Tammy and I come from Southern California. And a big part of the culture in Southern California,
Or anywhere in the States.
or anywhere in the States, but more so in Southern California, is driving a car, owning a car, getting around in a car. And it has been, how long has it been since we have driven a car?
About 16 months.
Year and a half.
Yeah.
You know,
Almost.
I have not driven a car in the past year and a half.
No, neither have I.
I don't know what Tammy does when she goes out on walks. Maybe she has a car. She's driving around something. But we have not driven a car in a year and a half. And quite honestly, I really thought I might miss that.
Yeah.
But we don't.
We don't.
And
No, because
it's-
we have the tram,
Yep.
metro, trains. It's awesome. It's awesome to see the people in the trams, trains, and metros as well.
It's that little 7-year-old kid who tried to pick up on my wife the other day.
He was cute.
He was very
And then the
cute.
other little boy offering his seat to everybody that came in, like all the older people. It was awesome.
It was a field trip. There
Yeah.
was probably about at least 15 kids. The kids were sitting together, and everybody that got on the tram, especially older people, that 7-year-old or 8-year-old, give or take, would offer his seat every single
He was like,
time.
meneer, mevrouw. And it was so cute.
It was very cute. They
Yeah.
were extremely respectful.
Yes.
When we got on the train, Tammy said hi to one of the boys, and the boy said something back, and he looked at his friend, and he was like that. I'm going like, hey. No, but you know what? And all kidding aside, the transportation around here you cannot beat.
Yeah,
I
it is
love
good.
Transportation to
So-
the airport, transportation to different towns.
Right. So we haven't missed a car.
We have not
No.
missed a car one bit.
Right.
Which causes us to do other things.
Another way our lives have changed is that we walk to the store.
We walk to the grocery store when we need groceries.
Yeah, several stores around.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. We just have kind of started to discover the grocery delivery thing, but it doesn't suit all our needs when it comes to that. But yeah, I mean, we walk to the grocery store. We live by a couple of popular ones. So
Yeah, right.
we get out there and get a little bit of exercise.
Which
What
is
else?
good, in addition to the walks we already take.
Tammy takes a walk every single day.
Right.
I would love to tell you that I do. I only walk maybe 6 out of the days of the week instead of 7. So, like, maybe one day
That's more better.
every 2 weeks. But, we get out, we walk in, and we
Going out in the rain.
Going out in the
That
rain.
has definitely changed. So it's not something that we would actually do back
No,
in California.
If it rains, people stay in, or
Yeah.
they run to their car as quick as they can to make sure, and they get the closest parking spot to the store so they don't have to be in the rain at all.
Yeah.
So, but
now we
yeah.
know just to carry umbrellas, and if it rains, it rains.
Hey,
I'm not kind of. we're
what's the
not
worst that's
pretty-
going to happen? Absolutely nothing. But with Tammy being sugar, she'll melt. So
Yeah, I wish.
what'd you say?
I wish. Melt off a couple
So the transportation issue and not having a car and walking to the grocery store and just walking out into the rain, down in the park, meeting people, meeting dogs, shout out to Spike, has just definitely changed our lives for the better. We have become more healthy for it, that's for sure. But anyways,
Yeah.
so let's move on. Let's take a look at what we have next that has changed our lives since moving here. All right, so the next thing we're going to go ahead and talk about is Tammy and I, when we were living in Southern California, we both had very demanding jobs that demanded a lot of time from us.
Well, you were on call basically 24/7.
24/7.
The phone would ring and
Yeah. And my commute to work a lot of times, my average commute to work was 40 minutes on a good day. On a bad day, it could take an hour and a half.
except for when we lived above the mortuary.
Except for when we lived above the mortuary.
It was like 20 steps down.
Yeah. But we don't need to talk about that.
Yeah.
But anyways, we really didn't have a very socially active lifestyle.
Right.
I mean, we knew people.
We would go out to places.
Yeah, and would say hi and how you doing, that type of thing. But since we have moved here, we have gotten out a whole lot more and met a whole lot more people.
Yeah.
Everything.
And actually have meaningful conversations with people,
Absolutely. We go into the local cafe, which is,
Couple of them.
Yeah, a couple of them. We'll kind of hang out there and talk to some of the people that are in there.
Yeah.
And big shout out right here. I just wrote their name down to Ariane and Karen, Frank. Great conversation right there. Sally, Esther, Rebecca, and Ben. Ben's not a big conversationalist, but he likes to listen and he will communicate back and forth.
Yeah.
So always enjoy talking to Ben. Frank, I don't know. But anyways, you know what we do? We get out in these festivals and we just
travel to other cities.
Exactly. But what we have encountered recently is we got some other couple friends that we
do
hang
have
out
couple
with.
friends now. We've never had couple friends that we go out with as
No, we have
couples.
not. We have not.
So
And who are they?
Tracy
know
and
their
Travis
Tracy and Travis.
from TNT Go Dutch, and Diana and Michael from Daring to Go Dutch.
Diana and Michael.
Yeah.
And
Elise.
How you doing, Elise? So we go out and we do things with them, and we get together, and that is just one of the ways, or a couple of the ways, our life has changed so far. Coming here to the Netherlands, we have more time to spend getting out, getting to know people, and what's really nice around here, just really, really nice, is people will come up to you and talk to you and ask you questions.
Yeah, which is very nice.
Absolutely. And it's not uncommon at all that we'll just be sitting at the cafe and somebody that we don't know or we've never seen before find out that we're Americans, come up and just start a conversation, usually around politics.
Nay.
Sometimes. So if they're feeling a little brave.
They just want to know why we're here. Like,
yeah, that's a big
here?
one. Why did you move here? Why Rotterdam?
Right.
That's a whole nother story.
Why the
in itself.
Netherlands?
Why the Netherlands?
Yeah.
We are definitely out, more socially active, getting to enjoy the company of a lot of people and people that we have come to grow and love, really.
Yeah.
It's just near and dear to our heart.
Yeah.
So, that's the next thing that was on our list is more socially active and a lot more friends, that's for sure.
Yeah, and, another topic that we wanted to talk about was that we're not so concerned with having the latest and the greatest of every little thing that comes out and
how freeing that is.
Yeah,
that is
not
just...
having to keep up with the Joneses. Like you have to have the best car. You have to, just whatever.
Absolutely.
It's just so nice that everybody just is basically even playing field here, and
best car, best apartment or house, the best clothes.
Right, and that's just kind of goes out the window, which is so freeing. Like you said, it's awesome.
It really is great.
Yeah.
The clothing selection and the apartments, everything around here is just different. And it's just very freeing to know that, like Tammy says, We don't have to, because the people upstairs have a 52-inch screen TV, we've got to have one too.
Right.
Or, as an example, Travis and Tracy. Mm-hmm. What do they have?
They have an Oculus.
They have. What an Oculus,
VR.
man!
VR.
I want
Virtual
an Oculus.
reality thing.
You don't have to keep up with stuff like that.
Yeah.
You don't feel the need to go ahead and do that. It is very, very freeing.
I'm sure they'll let you come over and play again.
But anyways, that's just another thing that has changed in our life, and that's the best way that I can put it. It is very freeing, knowing that I do not have to keep up with the Joneses, that Tammy and I can just be
Tammy and Eric.
Tammy and Eric.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's very nice.
And that is just such a wonderful thing. I mean, it really, really
right.
is. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on to the next things, and let's see what we're going to talk about. Okay, and so one of the last things that we just really kind of want to talk about is, for me personally, this is just the way I feel, and I think Tammy feels the same way. I don't want to speak for her, and that is, we're enjoying a much simpler life.
Well, yeah, I definitely think the same way because I'm the one that wrote that down. He's stealing my idea.
You see why I love her? You see why I love her? Because I don't right now.
I'm calling you out.
She is calling me out.
No, but we do enjoy it. We're
Yes.
not. It's such an awesome feeling not being in the rat race anymore.
Yeah.
Not having to rush to get to, the grocery store, or back home, or work, and just calming. It's just so calming to just take a walk through the park or along a single.
It really is.
It's awesome.
We just enjoy the neighborhood lifestyle, which is part of the big city,
Right.
and just getting out and once again meeting new people, just enjoying each other. It's just it's hard to describe. It really, really is, and it has nothing to do with whether we work or whether we don't work, but it has everything to do with enjoying the people that are around you, the lifestyle of the people in the Netherlands with riding the bikes and the way kids go to school and are picked up from school on bikes. And I've said that on several videos
Right.
in the past, but
Right.
it's hard for the Netherlands people to, how do I want to say this, to understand how awesome that really is, that families get together and they ride bikes, that families get together in the park and they enjoy themselves in the park. And I don't want to build up the Netherlands like it's some sort of utopia, because every country has its problems. I
Right.
mean, they really
Right.
do.
Right.
But where we come from, United States, specifically, let's narrow it down to Southern California, it is a completely different way of life here.
Yeah.
It really is. The way people talk to you, the way people interact with you, everything from the way food is processed. There's a
Right.
whole lot less preservatives. There's not a lot of chemicals going on. It is just a completely different way of life, and we really, really enjoy it.
Right. Well, it's nice that we have slowed down so we can appreciate these
yeah.
things.
Yeah.
It's really amazing.
Absolutely. And
So-
I don't want to steal Tammy's idea right here, but obviously this was pressing on her mind. Go ahead.
One of the things that has changed really the most, we've been together 24/7 for the past 16 months. And congratulations that neither one of us have thought about killing ourselves or killing the other person.
Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
And that is...
Not a lot of people can spend that much time together.
No, they can't. And that is a huge testament to, honestly, how awesome she really is.
No,
And
it's
I'm
how
not just
awesome we are
saying-
together. So
we are very
yeah.
awesome together. We're a great couple,
Yeah.
and more people should get to know us. But
Just how great we are.
just how great we... No, you know what? We are a good couple together, and that's one of the original things that drew us together. And being here, we are 24/7 together,
Yeah.
for sure. And that is just
some of the things that
Yeah.
we thought about how our lives have changed since moving over here. So thank you for sticking around, and if you have stuck around to the end to watch this video,
Absolutely.
tell your family, tell your friends if you thought this was entertaining. Have them consider to subscribe or like or
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, and just we'll come back to that, but just real quick, it is and again I think I mentioned this. I don't want to make it seem like this is the best place in the world to live. For us, it really is. I cannot think of anything negative right now. Nothing about the Netherlands that our life has changed that I would say don't come, or this is just terrible, or not at all. I mean, we
Yeah.
absolutely love it here. We love the people here. We love the way business is done here.
Right.
It has changed our lives immensely.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to get that off my chest and get that out there. But like Tammy was saying, if you found this video even remotely interesting, once again, go ahead and feel free to drop a comment. Always love the comments.
Yes.
Always love the
Yeah,
comments.
you guys are so nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. There
You
are a
have
couple
no
haters,
idea.
but
Yeah, we don't even pay attention to the haters, but you guys are just so awesome. Give us a
Yes.
thumbs up. It kind of, again, gets it out there so other people can enjoy this content as well. And go ahead and subscribe. And you can
if you haven't already.
if you haven't already, you can click right here.
Yes, thank you
Once
very
again, you can
much.
just poke my wife right in the eye there.
There you go.
So, from Soul to Soul Travels, till next time, we'll see you there.
Tutscenes.
Toots sings.